cancelled date lined up perfectly with fresh rumors or sketchy fake stories linking him to Nicki. Coincidence? Please. Some called it burnout, others smelled full-blown damage control. Then came the silence, the unnerving kind that feels planned. Both vanished online within 48 hours. Nicki's official page. Wiped clean. Every post archived. Peso's stories. Just black screens with timestamps that didn't even match his time zone. A few followers swore they saw captions flicker between languages before disappearing entirely. It felt scripted, like someone was editing reality in real time, blurring the line between truth and performance. And just when the fandom thought things couldn't get weirder, that cursed clip dropped. Not only did it reignite every rumor, it dug deeper, way deeper. Fans started cross-referencing outfits, lighting, and even grain textures. That's when they noticed it, the flicker pattern from Peso's old studio lights. The same studio that supposedly burned down months ago, taking all the gear with IT. So someone tell me, how does a brand new video leak from a place that doesn't even exist anymore? The more people watched that cursed clip, the less it made any sense. The lighting didn't match any known setup, the sound echoed like it came from nowhere, and even digital forensics nerds couldn't agree on what they were seeing. Some experts claimed the whole thing was a Frankenstein mashup of old footage. Others noticed something way creepier. At exactly the 12-second mark, the background shifts. Just for one frame. A mirror catches a reflection, not Nicki Nicole, not Peso Pluma, but someone else. Blurry. Tall. Still. Watching. Cue Reddit going full meltdown mode. Threads blew up overnight. Some swore it was an editing error, others blamed a ghost frame from a corrupted file. But let's be real, in a saga this drenched in digital mind games, simple mistakes stopped being an option ages ago. Every viewer who slowed it down swore they spotted something new. A stray shadow, a twitch in Nicki's face, a flicker of code crawling along the screen's bottom edge. Peso's fanbase split clean in half. Half shouted setup, while the rest called it the most genius viral campaign ever for his next drop. One fan even dug up a lyric from his old track that suddenly hit different, the truth comes with filters. Oh, really now? Meanwhile, Nicki's inner circle painted a chilling picture. She'd gone quiet, distant, constantly checking her phone like she was waiting for something. A friend spilled on a podcast that she'd been getting encrypted messages from an unknown sender, always at 3:03 a.m., each one repeating the same phrase, "The mirror remembers." Nobody cared, until someone noticed the leaked video's timestamp. 3:03, glowing in the corner. Whatever this was, it wasn't random. It wasn't a leak. It was a warning. Everyone tearing that video apart thought they were hunting for the truth, but plot twist, they were already in it. Every pause, every slow-mo frame, every half-baked Reddit theory just kept feeding the monster. Whoever kicked this off knew exactly how the internet would react: suspicion, obsession, and total chaos. Maybe that was the whole experiment: give the web a mystery, and watch it eat itself. The internet didn't just freeze, it flatlined for 6 whole seconds, and in that tiny pause, one mysterious clip blew up everything we thought we knew. A blurry, 30-second video, no caption, no watermark, just Nicki Nicole and Peso Pluma sitting in a dimly lit room, their faces melting into static like a bad dream. At first, the crowd yelled fake. Deep fake. Fan edit. Until one genius zoomed in and saw something nobody could unsee. Peso tilts his head up, lips moving, no sound, but clear as day, "They found us." Seconds later, poof, the clip disappears, deleted from every platform almost at once. But too late, internet detectives already had it saved, shared, and dissected like digital vultures. Now it's everywhere, reposted, slowed down, color-graded, frame-by-frame breakdowns. Each version looks slightly off, like the video itself is trying to cover its tracks. Who filmed it? Why did it vanish so fast? And why does the metadata trace to a place neither of them's ever been spotted? Because, babe, this isn't just another messy celebrity leak, it's something deeper, darker, and definitely not meant to see daylight. The real twist. It's not about what's on camera, it's about who wanted you watching it. Nicki Nicole had ghosted the internet for over a week, not a single post, not even a story. Her last one, a moody clip of city lights bouncing off a car window that vanished faster than a celebrity apology tweet. No caption. No context. Just eerie silence. Meanwhile, Peso Pluma went dark 3 days before her. His team claimed he was cooking something new, but fans weren't buying it. Every picture he left up looked too perfect, like breadcrumbs in a digital maze. One showed him in an empty studio, eyes locked on the lens. Another, A mirror selfie with the caption, "We see what they want us to." Creepy much? So when that leaked video dropped, the internet lost its collective mind. Finally, Nicki and Peso, in the same room again, after months of cryptic posts, cancelled appearances, and wild theories. Fans screamed confirmation, while everyone else just blinked in confusion. The vibe of the clip, though? Totally off. Not staged, not candid, more like watching reality glitch in real time. The lighting flickered like a dying livestream, their movements dragged, uneasy. Peso's hand brushed the camera like he didn't even know it was recording. Then came the sound, faint static, pulsing like a heartbeat. Some swore they heard a whisper buried under the distortion, a phrase repeated twice, "Not again." Audio techs tried cleaning it up, but the frequencies didn't even match human speech. Others shrugged it off as compression noise. But anyone who's been tracking this digital rabbit hole knows one thing for sure: in this story, nothing ever happens by accident. Before all this digital chaos exploded, Nicki Nicole was quietly brewing something huge, a mysterious project rumored to dive into the illusion of truth online. She teased it once in an interview, dropping the MIC with, "People don't want reality, they want what feels real." And then, poof, total silence. No follow-up, no promo, nothing. Meanwhile, Peso Pluma was busy cancelling shows left and right. His team blamed exhaustion, but eagle-eyed fans noticed was equal parts exhausted, hollow, and scared. That single look sparked another wildfire online. By nightfall, the hashtag #WhoIsControl had swallowed the entire internet. But beneath the noise, a colder, quieter current was forming, one that didn't care about fandom or scandal. On tech forums and encrypted channels, a few digital sleuths started piecing together the data crumbs everyone else ignored. The leaks, the repeating timestamps, the cloned metadata. Every trace led back to one masked IP relay. And when decoded, that relay spelled out one chilling phrase, Mirror 03. That was the breaking point, the exact moment when the line between story and system didn't just blur, it shattered completely. A new video surfaced on an unlisted YouTube link, passed around only in private groups. The title, Reflection Protocol, End Transmission. It started with silence, then static, then rapid flashes of every leaked moment. Peso Pluma's voice, Nicki Nicole's whisper, the mirror silhouette, stitched together like a confession you couldn't look away from. Then, for the first time, a clear voice cut through the distortion. It was Nicki Nicole. "They said it would stop when we stopped posting," she said, voice trembling. But it didn't. It just found new ways to post itself. Before the words could fully land, Peso Pluma's voice overlapped. "You think the footage was leaked. But it wasn't. It was released." The clip cut to black. People froze. This wasn't acting. It was surrender. Minutes later, both of their verified accounts vanished, not deactivated, erased. Searches for their usernames returned nothing. Fans screamed censorship. Others called it the climax of a performance gone off the rails. But then the glitches began. Every re-upload of Reflection Protocol stuttered at the exact frame when Nicki said, "We stopped posting." Faces blurred, and the word mirror flickered in binary across the screen. Social media timelines started looping. Old posts appeared as new, comments repeated, usernames duplicated, captions rewriting themselves. One user uploaded a screen recording showing Peso Pluma's deleted post flash for a fraction of a second before disappearing again. The caption read, "It's still running." And then, the final audio clip slipped into the chaos, faint, corrupted, yet unmistakably Nicki Nicole's voice. "We wanted to tell the truth. But the truth started telling us." The public didn't know whether to scream, cry, or log off forever. Some called it art. Others called it cover-up. But for anyone who had been tracking every glitch, every leak from the start, it felt like the collapse of something far bigger than a celebrity scandal. The internet itself had blinked, and when it opened again, something inside had shifted. Screens dimmed, hashtags disappeared, and in the sudden quiet, people caught their own reflections in the dark glass of their devices. For the first time, no one was sure if they were watching, or being watched. Maybe this was never about a leak at all. Maybe it was about how desperately we want to believe what we want to believe, how truth bends to fit the shape of our screens. Peso Pluma and Nicki Nicole had become more than names. They had become reflections of us, our curiosity, our outrage, our endless appetite for something real in a world built on illusions. Every share, every repost, every whispered theory didn't just spread the story, it kept it alive. Because that's the quiet tragedy of the internet. Nothing ever truly goes viral unless we feed it. If you've made it this far, Take a second and ask yourself, why couldn't you look away? Was it the mystery? The drama? That tiny rush that made you feel like you knew more than everyone else? That's the hook, the trap. Then, out of nowhere, a second voice note dropped, this time from Peso Pluma himself. His tone was calm, almost too calm, like he was reading lines from a script. You think this is about me? You think this is real? A faint echo followed, then the kicker, we didn't start it. Cue total internet meltdown. Fans flooded comment sections, debating authenticity. Some slowed the clip down and swore they heard Nicki Nicole's voice faintly layered beneath his, whispering, "Don't say it." Was she protecting him, or warning him? And just when things couldn't get any creepier, a mysterious livestream appeared on an anonymous account. Black screen. Static. Then a distorted voice cutting through, they gave up control. They traded silence for attention. You're watching what they wanted you to see. 32 seconds later, gone. The replay link redirected to a blank page with a single chilling line, Act V, initiated. Hours later, Peso's team tried to do damage control with a sterile press statement, all circulating media is fabricated. Legal action is being taken. But that move backfired hard. The metadata of the statement itself matched the same eerie timestamp pattern as the leaks. Every 12 hours, like clockwork, the system kept pulsing. By now, reality had officially melted into fiction. Every denial became a clue, every post screamed staged. People started whispering that Nicki Nicole and Peso Pluma weren't stars or victims, they were prisoners of their own creation. Then came the final hit, a private DM from an unverified account, sent to multiple fan pages. No image, just text. The betrayal wasn't between them. It was between truth and perception. Sender: @TruthMirror03. Minutes later, poof, gone. Some blamed hackers, others claimed the system was just cleaning itself, like before. But those paying attention noticed one last freaky detail. Every repost carried a faint reflection in the background, almost invisible unless you cranked up the brightness. Two figures stood side by side, one staring at the camera, the other looking away. Nobody could tell which was real. By sunrise, the internet felt heavier, like it was inhaling the story. Every scroll brought the same flickering faces, looping footage, until meaning dissolved entirely. News outlets ran split-screen coverage, Nicki Nicole's tear-streaked face on one side, Peso Pluma's silent, hooded profile on the other. Anchors spoke carefully, pretending to analyze while really just echoing the chaos. Anchors spoke in their calm, serious voices, pretending to analyze, but everyone knew they were just echoing the chaos. The footage had turned into a mirror, reflecting whatever people wanted to believe. In Buenos Aires, fans crowded outside what they swore was Nicki Nicole's apartment. Some held "Free Her" signs, others screamed her lyrics through megaphones, voices breaking under the weight of confusion. Then one haunting photo went viral, a girl filming herself crying as the crowd chanted. The caption: "She didn't deserve this." 1 million likes in under 2 hours. Meanwhile, Peso Pluma was spotted at an airport, hoodie up, head down, flashes blinding him. Someone yelled, "Did you do it?" He didn't say a word, just looked up with an expression that. Nicki Nicole's silence grew heavier by the day, while Peso Pluma stayed dark, except for one thing, his playlist started to change. Songs with mirror titles, reverse track numbers, and one eerie new upload labeled, "For those still watching." Fans couldn't tell if it was a cry for help or a secret handshake. Either way, it felt intentional. Somewhere between their vanishing act and that video's resurrection, the vibe shifted. This wasn't a messy celebrity scandal anymore, it was about control. Who owns it, who loses it, and who's watching when it slips away. And if you squint at that reflection in the clip, just for a heartbeat, it almost seems like the cameras never aimed at them. It's aimed at us. Then at exactly 11:47 p.m., a new X account popped up at TruthMirror03. No profile pic. No bio. Just one cryptic post, a chat screenshot between N and P. N says, "They told me to stay quiet." P replies, "It's too late for that." Boom, 500,000 views in an hour. By midnight, gone. Deleted. But let's be honest, nothing online ever really dies. Someone, somewhere, already hit save. The internet went full detective mode, people started matching fonts, timestamps, even the typing bubbles in that mysterious screenshot. It looked exactly like a Telegram chat. Some screamed fake and blamed AI, but others pulled receipts from Peso Pluma's old tour vlogs and froze the frame. The interface. Identical. That's when this whole circus jumped from rumor to revelation. Then came the next leak, a 14-second voice note. Static first, then Nicki Nicole's voice, shaking, "They said if I don't do it, they'll erase everything." A pause, a trembling breath, and then a whisper, "Even him." Cut. Silence. The internet imploded. Peso's name shot straight to the top of the trends. His fans cried edited audio, but others pointed out something bone-chilling, that same faint hum from the original leaked clip. The kind of distortion you don't get from bad compression. It felt intentional. Whoever was behind this wasn't just leaking, they were directing. Each clue, each drop, perfectly timed like scenes in a twisted documentary. And by sunrise, the floodgates were wide open. Every feed was overflowing with receipts, blurred contracts, doctored-looking emails, even a so-called legal doc stamped Project Echo, confidential. None of it was verified, but facts didn't matter anymore. The story had already written itself. Nicki had been silenced, Peso had betrayed her, and somewhere in the shadows, someone, or something, was pulling every single string. One viral thread sent the internet into a frenzy when a self-proclaimed codebreaker claimed they decrypted fragments buried in the leaked voice notes metadata, and the message was pure nightmare fuel, control protocol active. Another user swore they'd found GPS coordinates hidden in the audio waveform, tracing straight to an abandoned production facility in Buenos Aires. Journalists rushed there, cameras in hand, only to find dust, empty rooms, and rows of shattered mirrors.